Radio Comics, CNX, Radio Comics, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt that are responsive comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Continue on with this girl getting it wrong, and they try to straighten her out. Because she's basically saying, but some people say that science supports us with our lives. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Here's actual science. Like, what? That science isn't popular. I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's popular. It's what actually exists. So let's go. You know. Someone says, okay, this girl says, I got a few things from this comment. You know what bottom surgery is? Yeah, I do. Mutilation of the genitals. You think that intersex people are bad because God brought a human being from IKEA and followed the instructions wrong? No, they were attacked by the devil and their genitals were mutilated because of that. Pronouns are gendered. Yeah, they are. To stop people from using different pronouns. True. Trans people want to use different pronouns because pronouns are gendered. Yeah. I once again ask you why you so badly need to look at a stranger and know what genitals they have. Why do you know they need to know the truth about someone? Why can't someone lie to you in your face? And you'd be okay with that. That's disrespectful. Let's get out of here. I know what bottom surgery is. I say mutilation. Intersex people are not made by that way. By God, they were attacked by the devil and stuff. Something got messed up. Pronouns should be only used to tell the truth about what reproductive organs you were born with. Why you know the sex person is? Because that's the truth. There's no need to lie about it. There's no need to lie about it. Why do you feel the need to keep it a secret? You know? Yeah, and girls like, based on the definition of mutilation, you like to have the damage removal of healthy tissue. True. That's true. Following things are probably you don't have a problem with, accounted mutilation. Circumcision, yeah, that's but still, penis functions as a penis. Next, getting your tubes tied, yes. But that's, again, that's basically something that is used for a specific purpose, not to lie about your biological sex. In fact, actually, the same thing. Getting your tubes tied for boys, for males. Basically a specific thing that does not help you lie about your biological sex. Continue on. Breast reduction for comfortable skinned women. Yeah, but that's on their backs. Mom had to deal with that. So, yeah, not the same stuff. Piercings. Yeah, those are nasty. You shouldn't be doing them anyway. Next. Talking, taking tissue from one part of the body to help restore tissue elsewhere. Yeah, it can be, but also it's some stuff. Yeah, but not used to lie. Next, cutting the umbilical cord. No, definitely not. You just once you're born, you don't need the umbilical cord. So yeah, there you go. Not the same stuff. Next, you guessed it. Non-consensual, even consensual surgeries on the intersex babies to make them fit in. Yeah, that's to fix the deformity. Sorry, not to lie about the radical sex. Sex. This work. Question: why do you need to hear the truth? That is the truth about someone's sex, and not the truth about someone's entire medical history. Because that's a different story. But here's the problem. This stuff is basically about truth. And they basically talk about lies. So that's the real issue. They want their lies justified, so they continue to lie, coast through life on lies. That's not good. So that's why I'm saying stop it. They say it's one time medical history because that's not important. The important thing is for them to not lie about their medical sex. So let's go. I don't feel the need to keep it secret, other than, of course, the fact that you're doing all this stuff to transition. So you're keeping it secret. Next, unless I might get murdered, I don't go stealth. All these rationalizations. I don't do this stuff because unless I feel going to get murdered or something, then I do it at all. So no. So, if I understand is correct, suicide is a sin. Yes. Right? White House strategy was just sin by respecting them through lies. So, no, because it's lies. Suicide is a sin, so don't do that. The only way is to learn to live with the body you have. Learn to accept your body as is. That's how it works. That's the right thing to do. Next. I do. By telling them to stop resisting. That is a sin, too. Also, see most of those things you mentioned as mutilation, but cutting the umbilical cord isn't because it will cut right off and fall off eventually. As they're preparing to form genitals, so it's necessary surgery to fix part of the body so it works like it's supposed to. You don't go stealth, and why did you go through all that trouble to change how your body looks? Why not use the pronouns to lie about your medical sex? Why use pronouns to lie about your medical sex? Jeez. Not yet. Not time yet. Go. Someone said, then the girl says, right. So knowing what genitals everyone has is more important than their lives through lies. Than them basically, hiding and lying so they can stay alive. Because I obviously believe, this says this person, that you have to lie to stay alive. You don't. You don't. That's the issue. Telling the truth makes us sad, hurts our feelings because we are told lies about what the truth is. Okay, we think that a person born or a man has this kind of personality, does these specific things, and if we don't match that, then we'll be seen as basically something's wrong with us. Which we don't want to we don't want to do that. Or a woman does this certain, has this personality, does a certain sort of things, and we don't want to do that. So apparently we're not women. Apparently a person with ovaries is not a woman if she doesn't want to do the same stuff as others do. A man, first of all, with testicles is not a man because he doesn't want to do the same things that other men do. That's the main issue here. It's very stereotypical, very much about trying to figure out, basically saying, they say it. I'm not this thing, the stereotypical thing, So that doesn't mean, that's the issue. They're not like others, They keep. I heard this several times before. Girl said, this one girl said, I dressed like a girl once. I tried to dress like a girl. I didn't like it. I'm like, okay, you try to dress like those girls. That's the difference. Not all girls dress the same. Not all boys dress the same. It's the same stuff. Not all people act the same. No girls act the same. Not all boys act the same. This is the main issue. They are told that they are basically there's one again another person. She said I didn't fit in that box that is girl, but it's like that's a stereotype. Just because you didn't fit in the box or stereotype of girl doesn't mean you're not one. If you're born with ovaries, you are one. But you're a different kind. They don't think there's different kinds. Stretch the legs. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, wait. Yeah. So that's how that works. They're saying that. Why do you think it's more important than their lives? She says. Telling different has is more important than their lives because, of course, again, they thinking they can't live without lying. They have to basically go through life in disguise because of the stereotypes that they see of the biological sex they are do not match them mentally. So they're thinking they have to match the other one, but they don't. They can actually just say, I'm different. Tell the truth. I'm different. No. But yeah, that horse can be a harder path, but it's the right one. Continue on here. Next. But that's a healthy tissue, says the person. Damaging it is mutilation. And even after mutilating those babies, they still may not have a completely reproductive system. You mutilate them for no reason. Reproductive system. Yeah, that's bad, but we're trying to fix it. It's a problem. Next, that's why the milk cord. Why mutilate a baby when it's actually fall off? Because that could be bad for him. That's not easy to get cut and tied. Okay, because that's bad news. It's infection, that's blood. It's important to get that fixed up. That's the problem with this bullcrap. Trying to use this as an excuse to lie about your medical sex does not work well. Continue on here. Next. God designed it that way for a reason. God's plan for that baby. AKA sitting them a path towards Satan. No, not the same thing. Next. See, I have the motivation all laid out for you. I go through all that trouble for myself. I don't care how people know, other than, of course, the way I do all the stuff that I do. I don't care what they say about me behind back. Of course you do, obviously, because you're doing it. I don't care about what they think of me, or what I've chosen to do with my own body, in a way that really doesn't affect any of their lives, other than seeing someone destroy themselves. Obviously you do. Again, contradiction. Obviously they care about what other people think. Why do you think they're going through all this trouble to disguise themselves and lie about themselves for other people? Continue on. Next. They can tell every single person they know that I'm trans and dead name and misgender me in private, just as long as they say the right thing to my face. That's the issue. That's the issue. Work with me on the lies. That's what they're doing. As long as they say the right thing to my face. Go along with me, my fantasy, my delusion here. No. I don't go stealth because I can't. It's not that I'm physically unable. I just have this obligation to my community that I can't be a coward. Come on. I had to put up with constant mistreatment. This affects assumptions, danger, and people acting like this is a debate. It's not about the easy. It's not about cowardice. Stop messing around with that stuff. The ship has sailed, in case you couldn't tell. I'm proud of it through lies. No, I don't. You don't tell me pride is a sin. No, pride of that stuff is a sin. It's a sin. Striving with everyone else you dead. How do you know that? How do you know everyone wants you dead? Come on.